Stephen, not a lot in that one at all, so I'm sure you're frustrated to come away with that on the losing end.
Yeah, extremely frustrated today. There's not a lot in the game at all. We've lost the game with 2 slips. Cedric slipped when he goes to challenge Kyle Lafferty, and Carl slipped as well on the surface. And I believe Kyle pulls it round with his hand as well that the referee's missed, and the free kick before it. But look, he still shouldn't be scoring from that angle. Whatever the referee missed, they still should not be scoring from that angle. We dominated large parts of the game without really creating anything, which is a disappointment thing. Elliot Freer, Craig Tanner, Biggie, and Demi. You've got a lot of attacking players in the slide, and they didn't really affect the final third in the second half. So that's something we need to encourage them to do and try and build on that there. But very disappointing not to take anything out of that game.
And of course some key personnel missing today as well. Trevor Carson, Peter Hartley, Louis Moult. So it was always probably going to be tough coming to a place like Tynecastle.
Well, yeah, we're missing them, but it's opportunities for other people, and we lose Chris Cadden after 20 odd minutes, and we lose Alex Fisher with concussion at half time. So, things conspire against you sometimes, but it's not an excuse that people are missing. It's an opportunity for people to step in, and some haven't really taken their opportunity today. Obviously, Alex is affected by the bang in the head, so no doubt he'll probably miss a Wednesday with a concussion. So, we'll give other people opportunities. That's what they do. They knock on my door, and they want opportunities all the time. When the team is winning, the team's not winning now. So go and take your chance. Stop knocking on my door and complaining. Go and take your opportunity, and they'll get that on Wednesday night.
Of course, it was one moment that decided the game, and it was perhaps a few things contributing to it. Perhaps a foul in the build-up, perhaps a handball, slips, all sorts of things. What did you make of the goal?
Yeah, we seem to be continually talking about referees, but when they're having that kind of effect on the game, Alan's sliced in half in the middle of the pitch. They then go through, laughs and going absolutely nowhere. Kyle Lafferty's gone nowhere, and Cedric slips. Carl comes in behind him and slips, and Kyle handballs it to pull it round as well. So it was a bit of a comical goal. I'm not laughing now, I have to be honest, but it was comical in the way it came about. So look, we'll have to deal with that. We can't change that there, and there's no point feeling sorry for ourselves. As I said before, we don't get too carried away with when we're in a run of winning games, and we won't be too disappointed with this today. Yeah, we've lots we can be better at. The final third wasn't good enough, simple as that. And it certainly wasn't because Louis was missing. It was because our quality when we landed on the ball wasn't good enough in that final third. So that has to be better Wednesday night, and the games come thick and fast, so we need to build on it and get on with it.
Yeah, and is that the message that you've given to the boys at full time there? Got to turn their attentions around quickly because the games are coming fast.
Yeah, I think they know they're disappointed not to come out with a point. We've come here to Tynecastle and they're defending for their lives in the last 20 minutes of the game. Everybody in their own half of the pitch making changes. So I think it shows the level of domination we had in our back 2/3. If I'm being honest, we dominated possession at times without really creating anything, and that's where you need your ball players to step up and create something when you come to a place like this. But we'll deal with it. We'll assess the injury situation and we'll make sure we're ready to go on Wednesday.
Well, Stephen, thanks again for your time.
Okay, cheers, Lewis.